Hi, I'm Serene and I'm with Kampong Collective.
So we moved in here during a very interesting period. It was in the midst of COVID in 2021, June. And then we decided to open a bakery cafe here called Nuage Patisserie and Boulangerie. So when we came across Kampong Bahru, we felt, hey, this place is somehow like a hidden gem, like nice neighborhood around here, and then businesses around here, hospital. And then it also seems like, Kampong Bahru is at the fringe of the city, and the rent is pretty reasonable as compared to places nearby like Yongxia. So we thought, why not give it a try? But at that point of time, it was very difficult to gauge the footfall around here because, as you know, previously Kampong Bahru, it was all the clubs and all that. And all those clubs had to shutter because of COVID. So back then, this place was a very unpredictable place, but we just decided to take the plunge and give it a shot. During COVID, people couldn't travel. So a lot of people actually use the park connector at the back. They end their walk at the park connector where the bus terminal is, and then they just walk up here down the stretch. So we see plenty of these people on a daily basis. A lot of locals come here to chill, to have coffee. So I love talking to my customers, and then so much so that a lot of them become friends, and we're still in contact like now, even though I've shuttered my shop for 2 years. Not every job you go to allows you to have face-to-face interaction with people. So that was the best thing about my job back then. I felt that was the one thing that I miss most, because these are really genuine connections with people. Yeah, a community is always about connection. So it doesn't need to be like a physical space, but it's just somewhere where people can come together and then share experiences and then just help one another out. So I was telling you about this Beaverwood WhatsApp group chat, right? So I felt that was a really good example of what a good community is. So it's very heartwarming when you see, like people are so quick to step up and help somebody. Something as simple as asking a question like, where do you think is a nice spot to have steak? And or even like, can I borrow a tool? Like, I just need a tool, but I don't want to buy it. So it's nice to see people like helping out each other in simple scenarios like that. Yeah, I felt like I made a connection with our customers back then, and I was really happy with all the small little gestures that they do. Like, I can be honest, we don't serve the best coffee. We were serving off a commercial Nespresso machine, but there's customers who will come every day just to bring the dog for a walk and buy coffee and just say hi. All these small little things make me feel like, you're really here to support us. It's not because we sell the best coffee. Yeah, so yeah, that really, really tells us, all these connections that we made with people around here. So Kampong Collective is initiated by Micah, as you know. He was my previous landlord when I was here. So back in 2024, last year, he decided to do like an interview with all his tenants here. And a lot of them sounded out that they were struggling to attract customers from the neighborhood. So this is one thing that he felt that, maybe he could do a little bit more for his tenants, and then to see how he could help his tenants to stay afloat, during this very difficult time. Small independent business owners, right? Usually we have to juggle everything from the front to the back, daily operations, marketing. And many times when you have too much on your plate, marketing tends to be the last thing that you want to focus on, which is why Micah thought that, we just help a little bit. It's impossible for us to do everything for them, but a little bit of help can make a big difference to them sometimes. So he actually had a consultant here like last year, and then to do the interviewing with his tenants. And then he reached out to me. He sat in during the conversation, and then he found out that, actually Serene still sounds like she still loves this area very much. And then after several chats with him, I felt like, I really still love this area. It's somewhere that, gave me very fond memories. And I felt that, I just want to give back to this place. Yeah. So With Kampong Collective, our aim is to have a two-way exchange. It's not only to help businesses here, we also want to hear feedback from people so that we can curate experiences and then we can provide meaningful feedback to the businesses here as well. So that's our number one aim, to get all these people staying around here to know that there are such awesome businesses along this stretch. There is also another thing about residents is, Kampong Bahru is a stretch, right? We found out that customers always, residents especially, they will either walk this end or this end and they will never come to the middle. And our shop was right smack in the middle of the stretch. Yeah, so they will come and tell you, so, oh man, you've been here for like a year and we never know that you guys are here. That's because they always end at the two ends, because there was a 7-Eleven here and then a Cheers here. So people will probably stop max Cheers here and then 7-Eleven here, and then they will never walk to the middle of the street. We are also in talks with like property managers and property owners along the same stretch. So what we're trying to achieve is to curate the street a little bit. Yeah, so we want to bring in tenants that could bring more value to the neighborhood. With shop houses, every unit is a different owner. But if we can look beyond that, I would want to really make this stretch look a bit more uniform. Yeah, just give the facade. Maybe every shop house will have a different color, something vibrant and attractive, so that people can just come here to to take photos. This stretch is almost like 100 years old. So it would be nice if every shop house, right, outside we can have a story about who lived here before. So everybody will just walk and then you'll be reading stories down the street. The ultimate goal is to just brighten up the street a little bit and then bring life back to this place. So Kampong Bahru is going to be a place where you are willing to spend a day with your friend, hanging out, maybe painting at the art studio, and then doing some Muay Thai, and then just chilling at the cafe.